Hey, so I've had this YouTube channel for a while, and I've kind of been going back and forth as what to do with it. Wanted to do crafting, wanted to do gardening, cooking, um, and just never really did anything with it. Why? Fear. Fear that it wouldn't be accepted, fear that it wouldn't be liked. Yeah, I'm over that. So, just wanted to share something, encouragement, because some things have come up from my past um, regarding my soon-to-be ex and myself. And so I just needed to encourage him and thought, this might be good to encourage someone else. My husband and I have been separated for 10 years, and we've tried to get back together off and on in those last 10 years, about 5 times, and each time I tried to go and file for divorce, the Lord said no. In January of this year, the Lord said, okay, it's time. But he began speaking back to me in the fall of last year, 2014, that it was time to let go, move forward, and don't look back. And I did not quite know what he was talking about. Was it referring to my marriage? Was it referring to things I was doing in my life, my work, what? I didn't know. And then in December of 2014, the enemy clearly spoke to me that 2015 would be my last year on this earth. Now, of course, I rebuked him because he has no power and no authority to dictate when my life began or when it shall end. And so I rebuked him. But it caused me to go before the Lord and really just seek him. And I made a promise to God that if he would continue to give me breath of life in my lungs and allow me to live for however long he allows me to live, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to live. I've spent 10 years in depression, suicidal thoughts, worry, fear, heartache, heartbreak, whatever. And in December, I just decided, you know what? Enough is enough. It's time to live. Life's too short. You don't know when God is going to call you home. So why am I sitting around worrying about what happened, what may happen, what could happen? It's pointless. And so I decided, and in that prayer said to him, if you continue to give me the breath of life, I will live. I will not only praise you, but I will share it with others. I will shout it from the rooftops if I have to. I won't be afraid to share my faith. I won't be afraid to walk my walk. I won't be afraid to live this life. And so at that point, I just began to live. I had the best Christmas I had ever had in 5 years since my mom had passed. It was the best Christmas I had had. We didn't have much, but it was the best Christmas I had. And then in January, that's when the Lord told me it's time. And my husband and I began to talk, and he was saying that he would file for divorce, and I, left it at that and believed that he would. But come to find out, he hadn't. And so it's time for me to move forward. It was when I discovered that he had not filed for divorce that the Lord spoke to me again. Let go, move forward, and don't look back. And that's when it clicked. That's what he was talking about. I had no idea then. Like I said, I was in some depression and going through some hard times back then, and I just did not clearly know what he was talking about. But in just the last few weeks, that revelation has hit again, and I'm like, now I know what he's talking about. So, as ugly as divorce is, as much as he hates it, there are biblical grounds, and I've waited and prayed each time before I even went to the venture of divorce. He's now given the green light. And yet, even in that, even though I know something is about to come to an end, it's a season. You have seasons of winter, things die. In spring, they flourish, they grow even more. And so this is the season of winter for my marriage. It's about to die. But I truly believe that promise that I made to God in December 2014, that I would live to the fullest and enjoy this life he's given me for as long as he's given me, is about to take off. I have victory. And I have that victory because he has victory. You have victory. And you have that victory because he's victorious. There's absolutely nothing that you cannot do on this earth if you have Jesus Christ. You can do it all. And so, just to encourage you, step out on faith. Live this life that he's given you. Live it to the fullest. Enjoy every moment of it. You're going to have valleys. You're going to have mountaintop experiences. When you're in the valley, remember those mountaintop experiences. And when you're on the mountain, don't forget those valleys, but don't live in them. Just rejoice that you're now at the mountaintop. So I hope this was encouraging to someone. I have no clue. And maybe the Lord will continue to give me something that will encourage someone else. Again, I hope it's encouraged you. Have an awesomely blessed day. God loves you. Bye.